a bit hoarse?
What? No, not that I noticed.
That's good. That's very reassuring.
Why? What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Voices can suddenly change. And they do change, in fact.
Have you caught a cold as well?
I hope not. I really hope not. But do sit down here.
Is your head still bad?
Yeah, I still have a headache. But I haven't knocked myself. I don't have a bump, do I?
No, there's no bump as far as I can see.
That's good. I hope there never will be. Never!
I mean, it's understandable that you've got a migraine after all that emotion.
You just can't get over it.
Then it's not surprising that you've got a headache.
Nothing there? You know, we can all start from something like that.
What can all start?
I'm frightened of becoming someone else.
Whoa. Okay, calm down. And relax.
Yes, I must keep calm.
Okay. Breathe.
But I can't get over it!
About Jean, you mean? Yeah, I know.
Yes, Jean, and the others too!
I realize that it must have been a shock to you.
It's not surprising, you must admit.
I suppose so, but you mustn't dramatize the situation. There's no reason for you to...
I wonder how you'd have felt! She was my best friend, and to watch her change before my eyes, and the way she got so furious.
It's just that you happened to be with her at the time. It would have been the same no matter whoever was there.
Do you want a drink?
No, not for me. Thank you. You go ahead. No, not for me. Thank you. But you go ahead if you want to. Just make sure it doesn't make your headache any worse.
Alcohol is good for epidemics. It immunizes you. It kills influenza microbes, for instance.
Perhaps they don't know. They don't kill all microbes. They don't know about Rhinoceros yet.
Jean never touched the alcohol. She only pretended to. Maybe that's why she... Perhaps that explains why she got so furious. You sure you won't?
No, not for me, thank you. You know, Berenger, I remember you telling me that the one protection against that thing was willpower.
Yes, I did.
Well then, prove you got some.
I have, I assure you.
Well then, prove it to yourself now, and don't drink more brandy. If you're more sure of yourself then. Man, I was just teasing you. You know you always see the black side of everything. Once you've got over your shock completely and go out for a breath of fresh air, you'll feel just fine. And all these morbid ideas will vanish. You'll see.
Go out? Suppose I'll have to. I'm dreading the moment.
And what if you do? All you have to do is keep out the way. And there aren't as many as all that.
I see them everywhere. You'll probably see this being morbid too.
They don't attack you, and if you just leave them alone, they just ignore you. You can't say they're spiteful. They've even got a certain natural innocence, a sort of frankness about them. Besides, I walked right along the avenue to get you today, and I got here safe and sound, didn't I? No trouble at all.
But just the side of them upsets me. It's a nervous thing. I don't get angry. No, it doesn't pay to get angry. You never know where it'll lead you. I watch out for that. But it does something to me. It does something to me here. I get a tight feeling inside.
I suppose you're right to a certain extent to have some reaction, but you go too far. You have no sense of humor, and that's your problem. None at all. What you need to learn how to be more detached and see the funny side of things.
I feel responsible for everything that happens. I feel involved, and I can't be indifferent. If only it had happened somewhere else, in some other country. We could read about it in the papers. We could discuss it quietly, examine the question from all points of view, and come to an objective conclusion. We can organize debates between professors and writers and lawyers, and blue stockings and artists and people, and the ordinary man in the street as well. It would be very interesting and instructive, but when you find yourself directly involved and you're put up against the brutal facts, the shock is too violent for you to stay cool and detached. I'm frankly surprised. I'm very, very surprised, and I can't get over it.
Well, I'm surprised too. Or rather I was. Now, I'm starting to get used to it.
I'm no masochist, I assure you.
Then face the facts and get over it. When a thing like this happens, there's nothing that you can do about it.
That's fatalism.
It's common sense. When a situation like this occurs, there's bound to be a reason for it, and that's what we must find out.
I don't want to accept the situation.
Well then, what can you do? What are your plans?
I don't know exactly. I have to think it over. I'll write to the papers. I'll draw up manifestos. I'll apply for an audience with the mayor. Or his deputy if the mayor's too busy. We must attack the evil at the roots.
The evil? That's just a phrase. Who knows what's evil and what's good? It's only a matter of personal preferences. You're worried about your own skin, and that's the truth of the matter. But listen to me very carefully. You will never turn into a rhinoceros. You haven't even got the vocation.
You're too tolerant, far too broad-minded.
Oh, my dear Berenger, one must always make an effort to understand. And in order to understand a phenomenon such as this, we must trace it back to its initial causes by honest, intellectual effort. We must try to do so because, after all, we are thinking beings.
You'll be siding with the rhinoceros before long.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just trying to look at the facts unemotionally in the face. I'm trying to be realistic. I also contend that there's no real evil in what occurs naturally. I don't believe in seeing evil in everything. I leave that to the inquisitors.
You consider all of this natural?
What can be more natural than a rhinoceros?
Yes, before a man to turn into a rhinoceros is abnormal beyond question.
Of course, that's only a matter of opinion.
It is beyond question. Absolutely beyond question.
You seem very sure of yourself. You're getting things all mixed up.
And I think your excessive tolerance and your general indulgence, believe me, the only real weakness is turning into a rhinoceros.
You seem very sure of yourself.
You devils!
Let them alone. Be more polite. You shouldn't talk to people like that.
Here they go again!
There's no reason for you to be coarse.
That's the logician. The logician turned to a rhinoceros.
What? Where is he?
That one right there, you don't see?
You sure that's your logician?
The logician. A rhinoceros.
She's still retaining a stage of her old individuality.
I'll never join you! Not me!
But Berenger, this plane, they're going round and round. It's like big babies. There's someone knocking at the door, Berenger.
It's a disgrace. Masquerading like this is a disgrace.
Berenger, can't you hear?
Open that if you want to.
Morning, Dudard.
Oh, it's you, Miss Daisy.
Is Berenger here? Is he any better?
How nice to see you, my dear. Do you visit Berenger?
Where is he? He's all on his own, poor thing, and he isn't very well at the moment. Somebody has to give him a hand.
You're a good friend, Miss Daisy.
I just what I am, a good friend.
And you've got a warm heart, too.
I'm a good friend, that's all.
Good morning, Miss Stacy. How nice of you to come by. How very kind.
It certainly is.
Did you know, Miss Stacy, that the logician turned into a rhinoceros?
Yes, I did. I caught sight of her as I arrived. She was running very fast. Are you feeling better, Mr. Berenger?
I still have a headache. Head still hurts. But, isn't it frightful? What do you think of it?
I think you ought to be resting for a few days. Take things quiet.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. I was almost certain I'd meet you here, Miss Daisy. It's almost impossible to find you anywhere else, considering the office is closed.
What childishness.
If you wanted to see me, you only had to give me a call.
But you know me, Miss Daisy. I'm discretion itself.
Do you mind if I put this basket on the table?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you should have told me from that before.
You know, my cousin's a rhinoceros, and his wife too, and not to mention the bishop.
This was read to other countries, you'll see.
And to think it all started with us.
And some of the aristocracy, and others too. Lots of others, maybe a quarter of the whole town.
But we're still in the majority. We must take advantage of that. We must do something before we're inundated.
They're very potent, very potent.
Well, for now, let's eat. I bought some food.
Very kind of you, Miss Stacy.
Very kind indeed.
I don't know how to thank you.
Would you care to stay with us?
No, I hate to be in the way.
Oh, whatever do you mean, Mr. Dudard? You know we'd love you to stay.
You know I hate to be a nuisance.
Of course, stay, Dudard. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
As a matter of fact, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I have an appointment.
But just said now we had nothing to do.
You know, I had trouble finding food. The shops are closed. They devoured everything. Their clothes are on account of transformation.
We should all be rounded up in a big enclosure, kept under strict supervision.
That is easier said than done.
Besides, everybody has a family member or friend among them, and that would make it even more difficult.
So we're all mixed up in it.
Everybody's in the same boat.
But why would anyone want to be a rhinoceros? It doesn't make any sense. Can I help you?
No, don't bother.
She's obviously very familiar with the place.
I'm laying for 3, all right? You are staying with us. Come and eat, my dear. That'll make you feel better. That'll calm you down, and you too.
You know, I'm not very hungry. Or rather, to be frank, I don't feel like tin food very much. I feel like eating outside. on the grass.
You mustn't do that. Think of the risk.
I don't want to put you through the trouble.
Of course, if you don't want to stay, we can't force you.
I didn't mean to offend you.
He can't go. He really can't go.
I'd like him to stay, but people must do as they please.